computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hello stream. Hey guys, how you doing? I hope if you're joining, you're doing well. Hope the night is going well for you. If you're chilling here, hopefully you regain some HP. Just relax, kick back. I don't want to say it's like a relaxed kickback. Let's transition change. Oh, I got I number pads for this. I'm an orange man. I'm an orange man. Did I plan for this? You just watch. You just watch. I got a light. That's a bit better. I'm still an orange man, but that's okay. That's okay because we have the ability. You see, I changed it to like, I changed it to live and I check my camera and I'm like, yeah, that seems to be okay. And then I change it to the starting soon screen. And then I come back here and I'm like, What happens if I do a little bit of this? It's a little bit better. I don't mind being a bit orange. That should be fine, I reckon. Ooh, a little bit too dark. That's right, we'll keep it like that. Hope you guys are having an amazing night. We're jumping into Animal Crossing. If you guys weren't here last week, what we're essentially doing, or at least what we're continuing to do, is transform our island into a D&D island. Now we've got the basics done at the front, and we left off with moving the house, and then sort of in the endeavor of moving the house and doing all that jazz, we kind of, I don't know, we did some funky stuff. with the with the area that we intended to put the house back into. Anyways, we got Grogu on this side. He's just chilling on this side there. He's just chilling. Hey, what's up, dude? It's cute, super cute. I'll try not move around too much. We've got little Grogu on this side when we want. I'll try not move around too much because I know my camera gets all frizzle rack. It's a oh well. Deep breath. If you guys have a tea, tell me what you're drinking. I got myself a green tea mint. Always delicious, always delicious. Let's jump into it. Our goal for today will be to probably remove a lot more of the surrounding area, like this bridge, and we want to get a better idea on how we're going to maneuver this street so it turns. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that as of yet, because at the moment we've just sort of got this plaza-ish-esque area. I didn't even get another tree, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's have a little look. We've got do you see the little head in the background? Look at your little head in the background. We have the corner turning, but we just don't have the means to make it official. I did want to continue to build like a little area here for an entrance. I'm not too sure how that's going to work out, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, I really do like what we did here as well last week with all the plants and stuff. I still don't have a shop sign, but I'm wondering, it's not too late. I should be able to go to the Able Sisters and get one. So let's do that first. I feel I left it way too late last week. Way too late. So we're going to look for I haven't been into Able Sisters in a very long time. We're going to look for I want to say like a contract. I think contract is what I want because they've got like the stamp sometimes and stuff like that. Oh, an Arnott Scotch biscuit. Oh my goodness. I am super orange right now. What is going on? Beautiful Arnott's biscuit. Scotch finger. It's for Sharon. I got no milk there. I used to have like those family packs. I drowned so many cookies in milk. I was milk fiend. Let's see what we can find by saying the words contract as I eat. I want to say that. Like a paper contract or something. That could be good. Don't know if it's going to look good on there. Might look better than the others though. These are alright. What if we just wrote like paper? Sure, paper, and maybe I shouldn't limit it. I shouldn't limit it to the design. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Now we've got some shit. So I like these like olden day ones. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Something like that could be cool. Oh, that's it. I'm sitting here like taking forever word. Alright, so we got that one. I reckon that might be the winner. That one is pretty good. That's a little bit more less subtle. Or more subtle. It's more subtle. Man, I love the color. The work that people put into this is just sort of obscene. It's a little bit more realistic. I kind of like that than this one. But this one's got colors on it. Let's go with this one. Yeah. Mahina. Have a little look. Ooh. MA745776441473 by Mahina. No, that's the island by T. Whoops. Creator T. Good job on your paper. I realized I'd have to move my webcam for that. I'm looking super weird. Can I fix it? I reckon I can. Come on. I don't want to be orange. I'm pink now. My goodness. Top 10 things to not change right before stream. I just look super orange. I have no idea why that is. Oh well. Alright, let's get rid of some of our old stuff. Oh, we should just be able to put it on some of the new stuff. But we might as well just get rid of some of the old stuff like these. And then we'll go ahead and try. We'll put this on that sun, so we're going to do some custom designs. I don't think there are any other custom designs that I'm looking at the moment. I think I've got everything for at least the base. Everything else will just be designed like in the future. I think it's just something I'm coming back to a lot, and I'm doing a lot of Canva work, especially for thumbnails. It's about layering. Everything is about layering. It's crazy. And it's like, you see the finished product of something that someone has done, and like it's incredible, but you sort of like you don't give enough credit to what like the work, like the layering. It's actually insane. We'll take this sign, and I hope I have some custom kits. Otherwise, we can just grab a few items and take it to Harv's Island for, I don't know how much it's going to take to do this. But I'm super happy to go to Harv's Island and do that. Oh yes, we also have our little secret bandit camp down here that we're going to work on. So I think I might place some axes around, I might try to place some stone, some other stuff. Who knows, but this area, sort of I reckon all the way up to the water here, will be a bit of a bandity area. I reckon that's a pretty good idea. Let's get, and we moved our house as well all the way down to the water, so let's make our way there. You know, there's this funny thing that happens when you, this is so out of the blue of a conversation, but a funny thing happens when you try to be someone else. And the reason why I say that is because when I was designing a part of the island, I was taking inspiration from this amazing creator, this Japanese creator on Instagram. And I tried to sort of copy the stuff that they did, not directly, but through inspiration. And I think there's nothing wrong with that, but I think there's a level of instincts you have to give to yourself. Like you have to trust yourself to be able to do something, even though it might not be the quality that you want it to be. Do I want it to be dark? I kind of liked it being light, but then that was probably also just because of the sign that was on it. Yeah, well, let's have a look at... Excuse me? Oh, right, because it's not... It can be light. I reckon it should stay light. Yeah. Something happens when you sort of do that. You sort of like, you do it and it's not that the product is bad. It's not that what you create is bad. It's that when you sort of look, when you then create something of your own, it can give you a false sense of like, not that I can't, but I shouldn't. I should always do from what I'm inspired by, and I shouldn't do what I want to do, or at least do what I just can, or what I believe I'm capable of. Does that make sense? I think what I'm getting at is here is like this area down here that I had built as like this Khajiit inspired like area where like there was like cooking and sort of sit down areas and sleep. When I first did it and put it together, I kind of left the stream thinking that was a piece of garbage. And I was like, I'm just going to probably tear it down and throw it away. But now that I look at it again, I'm kind of like, wait a minute, why did I have so much doubt? Like, it doesn't look too bad. Like, it's pretty good. I think I took a shot in the dark of like trying to do something myself. And it turned out the way it turned out. But I wasn't too happy with it. But now looking back, I'm like, wow, you know, that's work. It's not bad. Let's get this sign back down. That should be fine. The different woods should collaborate. There you go. Now you got a little sign, like for the food, or maybe like a contract you can go do, because you're a witcher, right? Everyone here is a witcher. Bridge maker kit. That's right, we wanted to make a bridge, and red mailbox. Still holding on to my mailbox. I guess I wanted to move this stuff because we're slowly moving down here. Wasn't too sure what to do with this area, but I'll definitely clear it for the convenience of what we're about to do. I think we won't get ahead of ourselves too much. We'll do a little bit of clearing, and then I'm going to work on this bandit camp. I'll grab some items. See what we can't muster up. For this, I'm taking a bit of inspiration from The Witcher 3 for this bandit camp. So generally they are around like either a cage of someone, or they're like holding like a treasure nearby. So I don't think there's not really chests in this game. Might be able to maybe create like, oh, I got like this like treasure chest. I mean, maybe that's too on the nose, or maybe it's just right. Maybe it's just right on the nose. Maybe it's perfect. Maybe it's Maybelline. Alright. That cleared a little bit. That tree should be fine. I'm not too sure how that path is going to extend, but I want to say it's going to come to a full stop, and then it drives off into like more of a dirt path. Maybe there's some taller fencing here. I mean, we do need to create like we could just cut it off here with more of these. But then we've obviously got resident services. But we could have an entrance here. So that brings one entrance, and then that brings another entrance up there. That wouldn't be too shabby, I reckon. Maybe this is like a garden entrance. I'm not sure. Stables? Still haven't done any horse stables. That's alright. Alright. Let's put something away. Let's just get all these goodies back in. Country fence, iron fence. And we'll toss out anything we couldn't sell. I mean, put away. And now let's get all those goodies back out. Alright. Bandit camp, you're on. We definitely need some log stools. These could be good for design. Glowing moss stool could give some interesting design as well. Gotta take that log stool as again. Wild log bench for the seats. I'm thinking. Don't you dare yawn, this ain't the time. Let's take some log stakes, because obviously they will be good for like setting up camp sort of vibes. Don't think we need any ruined arches of the such, and I don't think any of those are necessary. Let's see what we got here. That'd be fire. Maybe a leaf campfire could be good as their fire. Maybe they are holding some pirate treasure. We'll take these just in case. Maybe they are scallywag pirates. Do we want... No, that should be fine. Actually, maybe like the mushlogs could give a different something something. We might take some wheat field just to place around. And I reckon a rock. Just a rock. Stone pond should be good. Just creating the area. Ooh. Do we want a double-edged sword? I reckon some weapons laying around for sure. Do I have any spare? Yeah, we'll put this axe down as well. We basically got to the small stuff, right? Maybe not. I think that's about it. I think we should be fine. Yeah. We'll be fine. So this is where I wanted to create the thing. The pit. So guys, how do you stop yawning? How do you stop yawning? Please let me know. It's such a wild thing. Like, out of nowhere. I need to start streaming just during the day. Or I need some G Fuel. But I like to go natural with green tea. This is a good time to mention that this stream is sponsored by no one. Just me and my tea. Mmm. Taste of unbranded tea. Mmm. Delicious. What we were doing here was you know when you just lose an item? There you go. Bingo, bango. Step in that fire. I can't. It's too hot. Alright, give us my logs. Mush log, pirate barrel, mush log, log steaks, wild log bench. Oh, that's what we wanted. Bing bang, bang bing. Beautiful. Maybe not super close. Yeah. Yeah, this bandit camp, they're sophisticated. They got their logs symmetrical and shit. Maybe not super symmetrical. Oh my god, should it be symmetrical? Symmetrical. Then they'll know, people will know that they're an organized bandit clan. Can't have an organized bandit clan, can I? Place item. What do you mean? What do you mean? Wendy, don't come in here. This is a bandit camp. Are you kidding me? This is a dangerous ugh, she does not give a shit. What can I put here? Maybe like a little something something. That seems ominous. And then here, maybe let's do one of those mush logs. Or wheat field. I reckon wheat field. Wheat field here. And I reckon a mush log would look good here. So back to what I was saying. I think trust in yourself is important. So you just like that. Gotta trust that it looked better like that. how it was. Let's get ourselves a wheat field here. I really did not want this to be a wheat field thing, like a whole wheat field area, but it might just end up being a whole wheat field area. We'll put some flowers around as well. No, you found our secret lair. I think this would be an interesting place to have the... Is it? I want to try putting the pond stone, and then the. Oh wait, no. This would be a good place for the treasure chest. Maybe it's needs to be securely guarded with some. You know what I'm talking about. With some log stakes. That's how you secure something. Maybe something like that. I don't know if I like that. I don't. I'll go with my original idea, which was pond stone. It was to get a pond stone and then put the double-edged sword behind it. A little bit of that sword in the stone vibe. Or at least the sword resting against it. That looks okay. Let's fix up this area a bit. With would say maybe the area around the stone is a little bit... That looks a little bit out of place. But only because we made it. Out of place, that is. Let's go around here. Mushroom look? Ruined seat. Oh, I know what that is. I put it there. you'd hope I know. Yeah, something like that. It's gonna make it a little bit like hard to access this area. But I think here would actually be good for those log seats. Log stool. Sort of like the cutting down of trees. Maybe one here as well. Did I grab more than one? I'd hope so. Something like that. I can't get... I should... let's see if I can't get back there. Maybe put like a... actually maybe I'll put like a pirate barrel behind here. Can I put maybe the sideways part? Yes, sideways pirate barrel. Do a little spin. I thought they had like a logo on it. Oh, they do. Like that. I was like, where's the pirate face? That's a much needed detail. Maybe next to it we'll put a upwards barrel. I would like to close the gap, but I don't think I'll be able to achieve that. Oh, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that should close the gap. What I mean is like there's a visual gap when you're looking at it from the front, and I'd like to close the gap so it doesn't look like... So it's not just like straight, like, I don't know how to point at it, but like it's not, you can't just see straight down it. There's something, it creates like space and depth between those two things. So you got those. Perhaps this entryway is a little bit more carved out. That's why you got the wheat field. I don't know if I have any more. Yep. Fantastic. We'll knock that there. We'll probably fill this area with weeds and stuff. Weed this area up as well. You still want to make it so it's possible to get through though. But maybe like... Stool, run seat. I think the log stakes might look good here. Just as a little stop. You got here, I reckon it could be good to maybe even have like a little seat to this side. Something like that. Could throw another barrel down behind that. Maybe I might adjust. So get behind this. Sideways, probably just a... Oh, maybe sideways. So instead of it going forward, I'll have it sideways like that. Create a little bit of different shape around the... The only thing is the back isn't as covered as I'd like it to be. So I think I might do some more stuff here. I really didn't account for this. Maybe like a log... treasure chest, log stake. Yeah, they'll... Ooh, I can't put anything there. I should be able to... Something like that. should be okay like there, but like here it'd be nice to have it a little bit more blocked off. Let's see if I can't move those. Do I have to move that forward in order to move that sideways? Something like that. Something like that could be good. And then if I had like another wheat field. Whoops. Turns out the wheat field is where it's at. Dude, wheat field is so good. It solves all your problems. You got a problem? You should just call wheat field. Dead ass. I'm like, oh, don't know what to put here. Wheat field. Will one fit right here? Should. Bam. Fixed. Fixed your problem. Alright, that's a little bit more secluded here. Might put just like one more there. And maybe we might even do like a wheat field here. If I got another one, I should. Yeah. Barrel, chest, log stool. Put just another log. If I'm gonna continue the path, then I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do, but I feel like whatever I do, a log stool is gonna look good right here. So I'll work around it. I got a vision, and I'm happy to work around that. And I'll sort of just scatter the remaining wheat fields. Oh, no pirate chest. We'll find an area for that. Scatter one there. So it might be appropriate to have one here as well. I really like the wheat fields because it can go anywhere, like in between, like it can go on a square or half a square. It's good. It allows you to create shapes like this. Well, I mean, that's not particularly what I'm talking about because that is two squares, like 1 and 1. So that's like whatever. I think it's time to fill this up with a few flowers. I think would be appropriate, just to give it some oomph. And I know, oh, glowing. Do I want glowing moss? Maybe not the area for it. I do want to have some segregation between the different areas, so that it's like, oh, not just glowing moss everywhere. What do we want? Probably. Maybe let's try go for like some. No, this is going to be an interesting phrase, but like dull flowers around just the camp. Just for the camp, we'll go for some duller colors. What did I just grab? 2 whites and a black flower. Maybe I could have just grabbed the black. But I don't really just want like a black and white. Or do I? No, because that's going to look way too staged. We'll keep it natural. We'll add a few different colors in there. I guess we'll just use this assortment. Get like a red in there. blue in there. I love these blue ones. So cool. That should be fine. That's a good assortment. Do I have an orange? I should pick up an orange just for good luck. Cool. Okay, so essentially I just wanted to create just some more of that natural look. I want to maintain the bandit camp area by giving it the, just some natural flowers. I don't want to put the green moss there, but we will litter it with weeds because I reckon it's an unused area, so 100% weeding it up. Let's just put some plants around to make it look a little bit more natural. Did I just put just tulips down? Yeah, just throwing tulips. We'll put one here. It's on the path, but no. It sounds so it's so interesting. You don't think you're a particular person until you're like, no, I don't want that flower there. I want it somewhere else. I don't know if it's going to allow me to do that though. Because I don't want the flower there, I want it here. But that is in the way. Would I be happy to do this? Would I be happy to move this? And move it like that? I reckon I would be. Yeah. Something like that. Maybe a little combo like this. Can I place a flower anywhere here? Yeah. Alright. It's a little bit like angle, like a cannon line. Like 1, 3, 2. It's a little bit, doesn't feel super natural, but with the weeds in there, I'm sure it'll feel a little more overgrown and fun. I think right here as well, we'll throw one. And maybe right here as well. Yeah, it looks a little bit like really high, really low. So we'll just try to throw some good old weeds into the mix. And then cut it off so it doesn't get crazy. Cut it off as in like, I want it to get wild in the area. I don't want it to like cross over into the other places I build though. But that's super easy. I can just cut that off. I'm sure I got plenty of weeds to toss around. Maybe do I grab a little bit of glowing? No. Not the area for it. Alright, let's go crazy with this. Cool. I essentially just want to go to like select areas and then just spam this until it doesn't allow me to anymore. Because this is just going to give that extra detail. I really thought I could get behind that sword. Like here. And I can. Lovely. I think that's the only place I really wanted it. This should be... oh, not watering can. It's all good. Yep. Lovely. And we'll get one here. maybe like 1 or 2 on the path? Oh, I can't. Oh. Right. Oh no, yeah, can't, obviously, for obvious reasons. Which I totally know. Okay, cool. I wonder if I can get one... Oh, I said, okay, cool. And Google was like, what's up, man? What's up, what do you need? I'm like, nah. I know you're listening. Hey, ooh, I actually nearly said, hey, Google. Oh, I nearly said, hey, Google. If you're listening, Google, why don't you come watch my stream? Right now, live, on Big Bad Builds. Big Bad. Come watch, Google. Alright, so we've got a bandit camp here. I think those logs are good distance. And then we've got the little sword here and a little continuation of our little jungle area. Fantastic. That happened too quick. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, what do I do? No, that's fine, that's fine. It's a question of like, what do we do for the beach, I think, as well. That was something that I have to consider, is what do I do with all these beach areas? And I think I have no idea, you know? I don't think it's appropriate to cut them off. Because I do have some really nice big areas. But I don't think I'm going to overpopulate them. I think I might just fill it with rocks. Like it's like a beach. So I'm just going to keep the beach. Keep the beach vibes. Let's get rid of everything that isn't a fantasy world of D&D. These guys. Wendy's just still here chilling. Very cute. And like always, we've got a mosquito following us. It's just tradition. It's always good to always have that that one follower that always watches your stream. And that's that mosquito right there. That mosquito is always there, 7:30 sharp, ready to annoy the shit out of me. Alright, so we can make an entrance here. If we're gonna do that, I think it's appropriate to get our building hats on. Because we're going to sort of build the other side of this wall. And to start that, we would need to just build our base flooring. This is sort of top of my head stuff, so I'm not too sure how this is going to turn out, but we have to cut this off at somewhere, and I don't want to make it too symmetrical. This, I guess, would essentially be another way to get into the town. Maybe like a back alleyway or some formality. I'm not certain as of yet, but I might do something like this. I'm seeing like one path. It could afford to be too long. 2 as in the number. Thinking like you could have something here. Because if that's going to go there, that's going to leave me with 3 spaces for resident services. By the way, I mean like 1, 2, 3. And to make it symmetrical, I would have to have 2 and then a wall here. These are thoughts to be had. Right now, let's just wall that off. See if that looks good. Yeah, that seems appropriate. I mean, I sort of have to wall it off. I don't really get a choice here. But I can can definitely make it look good, especially with like wooden partitions and other stuff. Maybe even a wall. I'll take a castle wall just in case. And my brain kind of just went dead for a sec. What was I looking for? I didn't use all of them, did I? No, right here. I'm like, what am I looking for again? I'm really hoping I don't run out of resources, but I don't think I should. I should be okay. We'll find out. What do you think, Grogu? Still chilling? Oh my god, this mosquito. I gotta catch my favorite viewer. Boom. Itching for a fight. Shut up. Just shut up, man. Alright. Ooh, see, yeah, that's the problem. I can't push it together. Could I push this one? No. I guess that's like the problem with these things. Is like you're gonna have the gap. Yeah. What if I put the wall there? Is the wall different? No. It's sort of just begging to be placed like that, isn't it? Just to cut it off. Which is kind of unfair for it. Let's have a gander. Actually, no, I'm gonna need those. I'm like rubbing stuff out. I'm like, I don't need them. I think I need them. I think I do, chat. Guess we'll build one across and go from there. Should take 3. I guess I won't have an entrance here. I can still have a side entrance. I think having 2 entrances to resident services is important. At least 2. If I rub this out, is this just gonna... Can I rub it out? Can't rub it out, boys. That's fine, that's fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we're designing here. We got work to do. Get rid of these in the meantime. Save future Steven some work to do. So if we build across, it is going to eliminate our ability to do something. Well, let's see. I would like to cut it off here, so let's see where we get. We'll have to move the good old trash bin. Until further notice. No trash. Something like this. Do I have to bring you on stream? Do I have to bring the cat on stream? My goodness. Fussy one, that is. Alright. Looking at myself all orange and shit. Alright. So if I fixate it like that, then it should be fine. And now I can bring the wall back. Maybe do I put something in this area? Because if I go like here. Oh. I can do something like that. And that's going to officially cut it off. Or do I put one of those big tall boys to sort of bar it off there? That could be interesting. And an easier way to do things. Let's try that out. I don't know if I have any more of those actually. Just one of the towers. Jeez, I don't think I ever prioritized them as like a necessity. I'd genuinely be surprised if I have one. And that surprise is met. By the solid notion that I know I didn't. That is okay. Hey, you know what though? Last stream, I swear I bought something. Is it in our mailbox? I swear I purchased something. I did. Oh my god, I got so many messages. They're like, you G-Man? I'm like, yeah. I bought more of those trees. I did buy more of those trees. I'll clear my mail. I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it some other time. Not now. Yep, and open. We got 3. We'll use 3. We got 3 because they're expensive. They're pricey. Do you also have like, chat? Do you have an area in your Animal Crossing island that you just love to like just walk past so many times, and you're like, I got stuff to do. Like I've got to finish areas, and you're like, I can keep looking at this. There we go. Those trees are gonna cross that off. So now that's an unobtainable area to get to. Look, honestly, this isn't even that bad. Like if I don't angle it off, I wouldn't be mad about it. I would like to, like if it's gonna come down to here, I would like to have like some stairs or something going up. Because this is like entering and then you got the second level as well. It's like a very closed in town. I don't know, some shit's gonna have to happen. I honestly don't mind it being like old and ruined and like there's nothing in it. It does give that creepy vibe. And it could honestly even be like a way to an encounter. Like the first thing you do is you go into an abandoned town that's literally got nothing but broken down carts and stuff, and you like make your way to an encounter, which I think could be pretty cool. Of course I do need to create a town area that has all the houses, but they could be all in the wilderness. You know, I could make those wild houses like witches and wizards and stuff. This is all fine. So I don't have any of those towers. That's okay. I get the feeling to make it seamless, it would have to go right here anyway, which is technically blocking it off. If I was to have this here, have it come all the way down, I do have the option of putting something behind it. I just don't know what that would be. And or if that's going to look odd. That I don't know. I could just copy what I've done on the other side. Sort of, and just like pump it up. Like how I did here. How did I end up doing that? Oh, right, because it's... Yeah, I just went straight back. But of course that's quite a distance away from resident services, whereas this area here is right next to it. the only thing I don't like about the area that I've done here, is that the seats are like, I'm pretty sure like there are 2 blocks. You can go to the very end and run across, but if you're just off by 1, you sit down. It's the only downside, but it's okay. We will live with that. Do you want to come on stream, Cindy? I can bring you. I think the audience would like to bring Cindy on stream. What do you think, Cindy? Do you want to come on stream? She didn't want to come on stream. Suffice to say. Okay. So then the biggest question now is, well, what do we do? I feel like I'm lagging. Yeah, the biggest question is, what can we do? I'm not too sure. What I do know... That's a good question, what do I know? No, we have content. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's chill. Okay, so... Got this here. We do need to round this off a little bit. So originally, that was the idea, was to do like a little garden area. I definitely think we should look at... Because, you know, how big is the town going to be and what's it going to encapsulate? I'm not too sure. Something I haven't really thought of. Let's have a look at the map. So, I can't really draw it here, but the town really could just take up all of essentially the middle area where resident services is. So like if I honestly like drew like a line around from the what am I trying to point at? What? This is not interactive. This is a non-interactive stream. If I basically drew a circle around the bridges that are closest to me right now, that could be like the town's area. And there's plenty of space for everything else all around, like plenty of space. Just want to know if I could also fit everyone's housing. Maybe. Maybe, baby. We don't know yet. But that should be okay. I just worry that I'm going to use up like way too much room. I don't want to listen to your songs, man. Not today. What I do know is that I want my house to be close. Like I essentially wanted it to be like right here, but that's also like too close. I can cut this off and start going upstairs. And honestly, that's an idea to go right behind resident services. So, might even be an idea to implement, to be honest. If I put like a big boy there. Could be something. I don't know if that's going to make it look weird there. If I maybe even... If I have a building side here, just as a test. Yeah, so that'll look a little odd there. I can pull this back. I'd certainly like to try pull it back. Yes, I could do something like that. And block it off. You got a little weird green grassy area there. Not the end of the world. I do wonder if there are very small items I could put there. I'm not too sure because it's technically half a square. I don't know what all the half a square items are. But it also just looks a little bit... could start throwing down some castle walls. That mightn't be a bad idea. Again, I would have to probably do something like that. Probably. Fortunately, I wouldn't be able to get closer unless I got rid of this one, but that would also get rid of 2 spaces there. Not the end of the world, but just wouldn't look too fly. I mean, yeah, I can't imagine that looking too great. So I feel like my options are like that, and just having that across. I'm not too certain yet. I mean, I can just theoretically have it as like a, maybe even like a waterfall. Like have some stairs going up here and have that just be a waterfall on the side. Because I'm wondering if I should like put something like Able Sisters right here and cut it off and maybe like have you go up to the right or something. It does seem very small, but like it's nice and compact, and I just think it would be good to have something rather than keep on dragging on this theme of like the 2-story. I think the turning is a unique idea, so I think that could definitely still stay. I just don't know at what point it's going to turn. Or how it's going to specifically turn. Because I want to keep it natural. That's okay. Let's have a little look over here. We've worked on a lot of the right-hand side, but what about the left? Well, once we get out here, what were we going to do? Essentially, this was going to be like that was going to be the ends of the castle here, so we could even just maybe even wall this up. And just put this kind of stuff there. Across. And then start building from there. That wouldn't be a horrible idea. I guess it's time to pull out some of those castle walls, don't you think? Let's go do that. As long as we have a clear definition as like, hi, this is castle, or this is town, this is no longer town, I think that's going to be fine. I didn't think it was going to be so much of a challenge, but I guess that's just part of playing Animal Crossing. So let's grab all these walls. Jail bars. I kind of see them more as gates. Good question. I'm not sure. Don't have any direct ideas right. Let's play around with it. What's the harm, right? Pockets are full. Let's put some stuff away. Clear our minds a bit. Clear our bedrooms. Clean your bedroom, instantly best way to clear your mind. The street lamp, get rid of all these. Yeah, the parrot. The mosquito away, my favorite viewer. Top viewer. Mountain bike. And that's all fine. Except for that, hello. Get rid of this ba-ba-ba-boo-ah. Alright, fantastic. If I put them at the front here, I get the feeling it's going to ruin the look. I don't think it's going to ruin the look if I put it here, because that's already going to be... Oh, goodness. Maybe I do need to place one here. Can't put another one, can I? Maybe I can. No, see how it's... might as well move it over, right? But I can't kind of. It's not going to give me my preferred method of viewing. I just don't want to put it in like in front of this because it's just going to ruin the view. But I could like put it. Maybe I can try put it. Just move it over one. Is that still too close? Nope. There you go. Like that. So you sort of get an idea of where it starts, where it, I don't know, some shit. some. Yes. So doing things, and yeah, that's where we're doing it. That's what we got. Boom, connect 4. Were there any other kids out there that just weren't validated for their Connect 4 skills? If you are, let me know. I just feel like there's a lot of people out there that they deserve love. I think it would make actually a little bit more sense if I did, instead of have this, have a castle wall. And I kind of hate to admit it, but I think that's what needs to happen. Sort of cuts that off there. What if I had some trees there as well? I could really round it. So I've got all this area to play with, but I say that, what I really mean by that is like, this is like officially outside the town. So, I mean, I can just start with it being more or less like forestry, but I think I would like to start making, it might seem a little bit unrealistic first, but I would like to start definitely. You want to come join the stream? Yeah? No. She's here to bitch and moan, but oh, Jesus, Greg, are you good, man? Coming out of nowhere. Are you fishing right now? Man. Villagers have impeccable timing. You're not going to catch anything because I'm getting rid of the fish, but we won't worry about that. So essentially, what I was saying is we have, I say we, me, lead creator director, Stephen. Hey, how you going? You might remember me from such films as I Don't Know What I'm Doing and How Are You Filming Me? There are plenty of ideas. I could just start with the forest and go from there. Man, I see this blank space and I get into that Netflix conundrum. What do I watch? Where do I go? But I think what's important to ask is, what is a key D&D area? We could have like a battle pit out here. Again, it's outside of the town, but still close. So you got like stables and other areas of such nature. So, or we could just start making it like a certain biome, like it's maybe like snowy or desert. Actually, would be interesting to have like this area dive out into like a desert region. Could be cool. Maybe I'll start that. I would like to do like a mountainous area, a snow area, a desert area. I do have the sort of some of the items for a desert area, so that might be the best place to start on that regard. Let's have a look. don't know if this, I guess I'll have to do the sand. I'm wondering if it is worth, you know what, let's try to find some, like, sand. I want to find like a sand design that is going to actually be like a full 4x4, and then I can just blend it with normal sand to put like all the trees down and such. I just don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if that's going to work at all. Or if that's just going to be super weird. But I'll look. Because if it's not with sand, yeah, sand's just going to do sand things. I feel like the only way to do it is to just do it. But let's have a check. I'm already here. We might as well have a shop. Out of tea. I'm out of tea. How is your tea go? Criteria. We want sand. We want it dry. We want it coarse. And we just want it to get everywhere. Unspecified sand. Don't tell them your plans. I just don't think my plan is going to work. Essentially what I want is for it to be just completely desert. You know what we could do? Things are happening in my brain. We could just almost make like a sand temple? Oh my god, Minecraft sand temple? Maybe that's an idea, like we have got like a desert area built. What would that require? This is pretty good sand. It would require...
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
I think I just need like one good sand image. Something like this, but a little bit more subtle. And then I can just use the normal sand. I kind of want it to be kind of close, and that is quite white. Surely in all the, like, someone's created like a huge desert kit. Like, I would have just assumed someone would have created a hella desert area. Something like that, that's pretty good, even though I know it's quite lighter. You know, you got different shades of sand as well. I just don't know. I got an idea. It's going to require more walls though. But walls, not... I know it will be walls, not the side stuff. I've just got to redesign them. See, that's alright, but I get the feeling that's going to show still a little bit of the bottom. Actually, maybe not. Let's save this one. I like this one. And let's get rid of the... Well, let's not get rid of anything, actually. Let's just add this. Yeah. Yeah. I got ideas. They're dangerous though. Fuck it, we're making Mos Eisley. That's what we're doing now. Well, I just had the idea of like doing sort of like a... I don't want to make it like a temple town, but it could be interesting that like every biome that I do has its own... Like, it has its own residence. So maybe this town that I'm, like this ruined town that I'm building has like, let's say 2 islander homes, right? So perhaps like maybe it's like, so mine and 2 others. So you come in here and maybe like I just got to create like a more like a fortified area, or maybe just like a almost like a baron's house where they've got like a nice backyard or something, and maybe that backyard just like views the mountains in the distance, and that can really place them like where the mountains are going to be. So I suppose this could even like have like, this could be like a whole market area, and then I could have like you go up here with stairs, and then you've just got lined up like 3 houses in a row, and those houses are like my house and 2 others, and they're like super decked out. Maybe they got like a backyard that then views up and up. That could be interesting. That's an interesting theory. For now, let's go with this desert idea. Or just dirt. Sand path is. Yeah, well, let's see. Alright, let's get this one. Let's just try this. Just go straight into sort of a sandy. And I can start using like tiki torches and stuff. So the idea would be to place something like that down. Not dirt. Although dirt looks a little bit better than sand. So obviously, right, you're going to have that difference there. So you're like, okay, there's like clearly a difference in this sand. But if I can block off every area that it's like in between the sand with, say, oh, I don't know, a castle wall. Have it a sand castle wall that sticks like that, the only place you're really gonna see it is the beginning, which is still kind of crappy. How would I dodge that? There's no real dodging it. At some point you gotta have it. And I guess if you're gonna have it, it'd best be at the beginning, but it can sort of just be like a thing. But here, I can probably cover this whole area in sand, and then have sand walls come across here, and honestly even just be as big as this ring that I've given it. Not intentional, that's sort of just, I like working within a parameter so I don't like, go overboard. But that's definitely enough to have like 1 house here, 1 house here, and a whole lot of like vases and sandy shit. I can even try create like a 2nd level or something, which could be quite cool. What this is going to require of me is to get a bunch of these walls and paint them sand. Because if I can at least get the layout, that would be super cool. Oh, I'm so excited. When I have ideas, I'm like so G. I'm like, yes! But remember that inspiration comes after. Wait. Inspiration comes after motivation. Motivation comes after action. Action comes after inspiration. It's a cycle. Let's get something out. I think we'll definitely get more walls, but since I'm like inspired right now to have these particular walls, I'm just gonna paint all of the ones I have, which is just that. That's okay. I'll take a castle arch as well. I think that will be good. To like have the beginning stuff there. And like stuff like clay furnace, like brick oven. Clay furnace, I think that will just stay like that color. Wonder if there's anything else here that could be desert-y, desert-esque. Like maybe like that, you know, that would be good to have. I don't really have any, you know, I've got all these cacti and stuff like that I can place around. Not too much, but we might work on the stall as well. Like if we get this desert area and we still got time, we'll start working on the stalls and stuff for that first area. We still have a bridge kit as well, which is totally random. Like, I was going to use it, but then I forgot how big bridges had to be. Well, that's kind of awkward. Okay, so we'll go to the Loving Llamas at Halves Island. Hello, Orville. I would like to go to Hogwarts, please. No? Ooh, that just doesn't seem to be the right answer. Let me slip you this 80,000 bells. It would be so interesting, like, the economy on the island would be quite interesting. Like, the idea that, like, you've joined an island. Let's say you're one of the villagers and you've joined an island, but, like, you're the main character because obviously you're the person. You're it. You're that being. And you go around, you're just living your best life. You're fishing. You're doing stuff. You're vibing. I know what it is now. Look how good my camera is now. It's Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is so orange. Such an orange game. I think maybe like I'd need to just like take a few steps away from it or something. Or like just be a little bit more further from my camera, I guess. Or have my camera more zoomed in. I think the better thing to do is maybe like zoom in my camera, jump back a little bit. That way I'm not super close to it, but I'm also not super close to the screen, so I'm just getting lit. Anyways. It's not what we're here for. Right here with the Loving Llamas. And we are here to turn my island into a desert island. But how weird would it be if you're running around and like this random ass guy just has like you're making money and maybe actually here's the thing, I have no idea how much the villagers have because they just randomly give out coins as well. But it'd be so weird if you're walking around and you're like, oh, how you going? Yeah, you're good. And it's like, did you hear that Steven has like 100,000 bells? And it's like, oh, how do you get that? Just working around. It's like, yeah, I'm working around, you know, I do my fair share of stuff, but like I'm not making 80,000. It's like, yeah, no you're not. It's like, what do I have to do? Light wood. It's sort of sandy. You know what I mean? It could pass for sand. Let's try it. I didn't even mean to come here to do like these partitions. But why not, right? And this is the that tedious process of going through everything, but that's all right. I hope you guys, if you're watching, I hope you're having a good night or a good day, depending on where you are. I love doing this. So you can even see the blue. My goodness, this screen is reflecting so much light on me. It's like whatever. It's like whatever, man. I don't even give a shit. I don't even care how I look, man. So this would be like an amalgamation of Outward and Mos Eisley, I reckon. We'll have to put some villages here that have some desert-esque housing. Might have to go searching for some. I reckon it'll be good. I reckon it'll be alright. Just crying apparently because it's going to be that good. I'm like, oh god, it's going to be beautiful. I always get confused that you don't have to like select the color, you just have to hover over it. Sitting there like mashing it like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it. This guy's also making bank. That's such a good business to be in, I reckon. Like if he chose the good trade. Like everyone else is like, I'll tell you a fortune or I'll give you plants, which are good in their own right. But it's like, this guy is sitting here like, Oh, you're here to redesign your whole island? Yeah, that's okay. I can redesign everything for you. You can paint stuff. And his wife is happy. Just look at her. Ooh, I can do the gel bars. Black, rusted, and silver. No. Can I get the no option, please? But she's happy. This dude is like making crowns. He's like, oh, we just need to hit like 50,000 bells a year, and we're living like great. We're in a caravan. We don't have many needs. Hits 50,000 in one day. And he's like, babe, what do you think about just like leaving? What do you think about just like getting out of here? Nearly done. And I don't say that for your sake. I say that for my sake. I'm not encouraging you and being like, guys, don't worry, we're nearly done. We're gonna get back to it. It's me. I'm like, oh god, I'm nearly fucking done. You can do it. It's like trying to hype myself up. Alright. I think I got one more. The castle gate, that's right. I like how it's light brown and not just sand. That's an interesting... Yeah. I don't know where I'm going. I didn't even know what that was. I just... I was just running and I was like, oh god. I just let the chaos take over. I'm ready to go home. Back to Orangetown. No, I didn't even call it Orangetown. I wonder if he would actually still... I mean, obviously it's his dialogue. I don't know why I'm saying that. I was like, I wonder if he would still call it Orangetown if you named your town Orangetown. Yeah, he would. Yeah, why wouldn't he? That's his dialogue. Okay, still fishing. Let's get our hard hat back on. Let's change color hard hats. And then let's sand this bitch up. I don't know if it's the greatest sand, but since I'm only using one block, I can just as easily go back into the sister's place and change it, and then it will change for everything. I wonder if it's appropriate. I should probably take these walls off and place that initial base down. Probably will. I don't think I want it to be green. I don't think it will matter for the ones that I've got in front of me. Like, not these ones, but like the ones in front. Because you can't see it. But in these ones you definitely will be able to. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know I'm just going to do that across there. That should be fun. Now I just got to figure out which castle walls are the right walls. Oh god, this is going to be some serious trial and error. Oh goodness, okay. I'm gonna start putting all the sand walls at the bottom. I honestly should have seen this coming with how many walls I painted. I was like, I'm gonna... Goodness. Where are the real walls? You'd think I'd remember them from like how many I painted as well. I'm like, oh, I know where they all are. No. I wasn't paying attention. What? Oh boy. That yawn. It's coming in hot. Starting to believe that none of these walls are the real wall. Hey, there we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I only had that many. And then I've got to fix those ones up there. Like I got to put 2 more down, but that's okay. I can do that at a later date. Right now it's just about getting the sand down.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the Orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
But it'll be nice to have like a desert.
Every core computers now in
Area.
primary control of critical vehicle function.
I've never made one before. I'm excited. Really? Man's like, I'm excited to do something. Fucking yawns. I'm gonna have to change my name to like Sleepy Bear. It'll just be me sleep gaming. When I yawn, people will be like, it's a part of the gag! I'm sorry, Animal Crossing is just a relaxing game. It's good for your mental health. I can't quote that. Don't quote that. I'm not a medical professional. I cannot tell you that. What I can say is that it is super relaxing for me and the bane of my existence, the streaming. Alright, you little cricket, get out of here. We've got a lot of sanding to do. Holy shit, look at this. Can you just... I can smell the anticipation for this content. Jesus. Do we spiral it? Do we stagger it? The options are just... There's too many. So I suppose while we're doing something super easy, that doesn't take much brain power, I suppose now we can sort of sit down and reflect on our lives, you know? The things you want to do. The thing you want to escape, and let's reflect on that for a bit. This is the tedious work one does in order to produce art. But I reckon it will eventually look good. I am really hankering for like, oh, you know what? It does do like a natural sandy thing there. It might be an idea to have a look at the sand again and just get something new. I think like if you could change your overall theme of an island to one of the selected. Oh, maybe not. Like, I don't know. If you could have because I get it. Like, islands need to have trees built, and they need to have like certain things. I get that. I definitely think there should be an option to paint over your edges. There you go. That would be like, I was thinking like have the whole thing just change, but maybe just paint over edges so that you could choose what edges on your island would be sand and which ones would be like dirt, like with that goes into the green. Look, I don't think Nintendo are going to touch this game, but I tell you what, if the community could, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I reckon that would be hella nice if the community could like fuck this game up. I mean, I feel like that's the only reason Sims 3 and 4 are still alive. I said it. I take it back. Now the entrance to this area isn't that big, so that's something that definitely needs work. Well, we do have a gate, but I'm thinking like maybe some like stairs, like I put in the other one. We'll see. The pathing so far for everything has been artificial, or like the, you know, not like one of these original sets. But I did want to have this rather than the pattern because I actually want to plant shit down on this. In addition to placing houses and stuff. So, I suppose we'll see the fruits of those labors. But for now, let's see what we get. We could have like one tower over there. I'll have to get another one. So over there, I'm like, hey, there, over there. It's like, yeah, everyone knows what I'm talking about. In the corner, in that little L-shaped corner in the top right. Not what I was looking for, but okay. Surprisingly, didn't take as long as I thought it would. I'm wondering if I want to open this up to 2. I think I might just open that up so at least you got 2 space here to walk around. And then this is going to be super close. I think you know what, I'll have 2 gates. I'll have one that goes immediately here and one that goes immediately out to the left. That way you can sort of just like, get out of there. So I didn't think of that beforehand, so I didn't account for it, but that's alright, we can go do it again. As in, we can go get the stuff for it. I'm wondering if I should just... No, I don't think pushing it that far. I think going halfway hat is appropriate. I think we'll have like 2 things on the side here as well, like we did for the other entrance, like boom, boom. It's going to make it a lot easier to have the second one come out here. So maybe let's just account for that and just assume that that's going to take so-and-so space. Does it take 2 or does it take 3? I'm pretty sure it takes 3. Let's assume it takes 3. That should be fine though. I think all of these take 3. Oh, that's a no. It's a no from Simon. So They moved that. Oh, I don't like that. I liked it when it was back a little bit, but I don't like when it's forward. I liked it when it was forward because it gave it like a little sense of depth. A little sense of like, oh, what's going on there? I don't know if I want it to be like perfect, you know? Because if it's like that, it's like a sort of a perfect. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Cool. And you can't get in between there, so it's like whatever. I was considering putting stuff there. Honestly, it'd just be like tiki torches and barrels. Genuinely. Like tiki tower barrels and shit, but I don't think anything can go in between there. Misa are gonna have to get some more walls. Something like that. Having a house in the corner here and maybe one in the corner here. Have all this is sort of just like maybe like a little market hearth, like something in the middle here. Be like bibbidi boppity bibbidi boppity, and then like some construction or something over here to a house. Bibbidi bibbidi bibbidi. Construction over here to a house, and then I think out here will be more desert. I want to say, which is where I can put all my other shit. Something like that, you know. I don't have more gates, do I? I got more castle walls. I can do stuff. Something like that. Something like that. Now that's going to be a problem there. Would it be a problem if it was like... Oh, wait a minute. That's a problem. Because I need this to be covering that. But that shouldn't be a problem. So I've just messed that up. That needs to obviously... Yeah. So that there shouldn't be an issue here. There's no issue, officer. I was just killing him. Yeah. So we're gonna have a little weird space here, which of course is not gonna be. Again, it can just be one of those 4s, and then we'll just push it across. Our house will be here anyway, so it's gonna be like a distraction. Man, I really do need to stock up on stock. Jail bars, jail balls. I really can't place anything here, can I? Yeah, no. That's a no, sir. But yeah, sort of just be like this second area to go through and then instantly turn and go out. But I'll create a little area. In the middle, I want like a well, but I almost like one big wooden construction stuff, so it's just not going to go together. I think, yeah, I really don't know. Maybe if I created like a water thing and then like just a small bridge to go across. That could be a cool little design. But, I don't know. What else did I say I was gonna do? What do I need to do? That's right, we're gonna cut this off. Let's do that. So, let's, I reckon, cut it off. Oh, we're gonna put some more of those things up there. Let's do that. We just got to build a little bit extra. I think 2 should do it. 2 will be overkill, but we'll do it anyhow. Just to finish it off. We'll do this one first. I'm pretty sure my building sides are still... I didn't change them. Yep, fantastic. I think that's where we'll leave it, like just that. And I don't think we'll build any more. I think we're going to start building like over, so that should be Gucci. Just like that. Awesome. And then, is that enough space there? Should I? Oh, okay. There's a good question. Do I build it here or there? Because that's one more over. Actually, that stops there. Wait, does it? Huh. I reckon I would surprise myself with how much I would like to fit with all the market stalls and shit. So I actually think that where this ends here is where I will officially end it, which means I was wrong. I will be pursuing that a little bit more. But most importantly, I'll get rid of these extra stuff. Because I was going to curve it, but I won't do that anymore. And I'll get rid of this area here. Gotta get rid of this bridge. I should be able to deconstruct this bridge now, actually. I'm not too sure what like the space just above there obviously might be a bit like second level. It's gonna be like the hardest thing for me to break because it's like the best work I did, at least on my previous island building sort of theme, but that's okay. The memory is stored in my head, and I suppose it will always be there. You'd hope, right? Alright, let's get rid of this bridge. Let's talk to the big leagues, which is probably faster to go this way. She is still there. Try to kick her out so many times and she's still rocking out. Kill her. Alright, Sir Nook. I'm here to destroy the outlet. Well, not destroy the outlet. I'm here to talk about my home. You placed it on the beach? Yes. I had no idea you could do that. I had no idea you could cancel a project. How cool is that? Let's... Yeah, because it's like you can only... Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I want to get rid of... the brick bridge, please. Yeah. Oh, I always do that. I always think it's the first option, but they sneaky fuckers. And they're like, is there anything else I can do? And I'm like, infrastructure, inclines, demolished. I get it. I guess if you're button mashing things, you don't want to accidentally demolish something, but come on, man. Take it slow and steady. Yeah. Alright, and boop. Take it away. I really focused so hard there. I really didn't want to do it again. I really didn't want to like. Really didn't want to be like, no, I'll think about it. Oh, it's like, come on, man. All right, so now that we got that bridge being demolished, let's just do some floor pattern correction. like skipping everything. These boys. Yeah, that's what I wanted. You keep telling yourself that. Champ. So the cornering idea failed. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying that it failed. I think it's humbled. It's a humble moment. So I will have it to there, and then probably a good place to now. Actually, this would be a good place to now turn that on its head. And park that here. Now just go across here. And the rest of that's not going to matter behind it. I mean, I'll remove it for the sake of my mind. But that should be it. Like, that's where, like, I reckon the incline would be going up there for the second level. And I'll probably cut the town off there and then corner it to the right-hand side. Obviously going to the back of resident services, which is probably where I'm going to start placing the different houses. I'll try to place them in a row, maybe 3 houses, I reckon, some like fancier ones, and sort of they would be like the main town housing. So let's do need to do that one. How many? Oh, I don't know how many medieval sites I got. 1. Which are wood partitions, and that's jail bars. Let's at least get the flooring done. I don't know if I can do this one because of the bridge. Winging it, yeah. That's alright, I'll just do the flooring. That way at least next week we've got a place to like pick up from. And we can go, okay. That's the chaos we left ourselves with. Let's go from there. So this does need to be one more across. Like that. I do have one more partition and I can fix it on this end. Fixate, I should say. Just make it 2. Just for the sake of things. No, we need to make it on this side as well. That's right. You gotta account for like some serious math when doing this stuff. Hello there. Well, now she's in a biting mood. That's alright, you can have Grogu. Little Grogu taps and pats. Grogu's still alive. You can chill right there, Grogu. Love it. Looking down and enjoying life. There we go. He's covered for the most part, but he's checking it out. He's checking stream out. He knows what's up. Alright. Let's get this last partition fixed on. At least for this side. It's not a partition, my bad. See, this is the... No, yeah. The lengths of work you gotta go to just to put one on the left-hand side. It's ridiculous. But at least I know that I can just do one. And then just move it. Boom. All this extra land just for that. Okay. But we won't need to demolish it because of course we're going to be going above it soon. And we'll just clear these boys for now. So I'm definitely going to have to resupply, get some medieval sides, some medieval walls now. Maybe a few more desert items because that's going to be the next, I reckon that's going to be next stream. Would just be, well, I should say next week's stream. Because I definitely reckon that it's just going to be just working on the desert area, which is good. We've got a theme now. We're working on a theme, which is really good. Cool. So how many are we gonna need, like, right up? We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, and of course the ones that go with some walls hanging here. Probably have a little something here. Maybe like a fake waterfall, or maybe even a real waterfall. Something. Market area. Awesome, let's recap. Come here, a little secret area. Boom. Oh, yeah, secret area. We've got a little bandit camp here next to. I sort of like this area, I sort of don't. I think this is going to be held for review. I think once the weeds sprawl up, it'll be fine. This one is filled with life and something. This is sort of just like an empty space with a few little thingalings. We're allowed to have that, but it's something. It's alright. Again, up for debate. Maybe it just needs some more stuff like stones and pathing, just to give it a little bit more texture. Still got this area to work on. And we've now moved on to working on a desert area here. So nice different texture. We'll knock out a bunch of walls, a bunch of those big things. Nice little exit out here towards more desert land. Which I reckon will be another encounter, right? So I reckon this is all going to be desert with a bit of water. Maybe still keep the boats here or something. And then maybe have like some scorpion encounters or something like that. That could be really cool. But aside from that, I think that's where we're going to leave it. I got a mosquito jumping following me. Let's relax. We've done work. And we're tired. Guys, thank you so much for joining us my stream. If you have, my goodness, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Consider subscribing. I'm kidding. You can if you want, truly, but it just means a lot just for joining. I hope you guys have an amazing night. It's been fun. We've achieved a lot, and we actually stayed sane throughout that, which was nice. I'm going to catch some Z's because I tell you what, I keep yawning. I guess that means something. Guys, have an amazing night. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. We're going to be doing some Hero Forge. But if not, I'll see you next week. Guys, take care. Have an amazing night. Ciao.